in India in matrimonial disputes, as much as I have a lot of sympathy for a lot of my husband clients, one thing that legally I see an extra legal consequence about being divorced or being a divorcee for a woman is that being a single mother or a divorced wife or a separated wife is a huge nightmare for so many women that I've spoken with. Some reason there is this mentality in our country that if she has been married and she's separated or she's divorced, that she is sex starved, and that if I make a move on her, she will be very receptive and she will not say no. This is this insane mindset that I've seen happen so many times. It is atrocious. This law student a couple of years ago told me that she was interning with this office. Everything was fine for a whole month. And then she gets a conversation, she gets a phone call. She's talking to someone on the phone about, my child and milk or something. And then the boss asks, what was this about? And she told him that I am a young single mother. Things did not work out in my marriage. I'm separated from my husband. This boss lawyer, an advocate practicing with several years of experience, says okay, then goes out apparently for a cigarette break that he usually does. And then no other conversation has transpired. Nothing about sex or romance or love or companionship or anything else. Nothing has transpired before. This man comes back in from his smoke break and just from behind lunges at her, grabs her from behind and tries to start kissing her. And she just, I think, used her elbow or her purse and slammed it against his head and ran away from there. And she just cried and she just did not know who to talk to. Should she file a complaint or what could she do? And she narrated to me this ordeal, and it is just something that stayed with me. But unfortunately, this is not the first time. I've heard this story countless times. And this is something that men don't understand when they want to get a divorce from their wife. A lot of times why the wife says, I'm okay living separately, but I do not want the tag of being a divorcee. And sometimes I feel that women who are wanting to get a divorce or about to get a divorce don't think about how cruel Indian society can be to them. In as much as they think that the patriarchy is bad, sister, things sometimes can in the future get far worse. Now, I don't know what kind of a Pandora's box I am opening. Perhaps I am blowing it up in my mind. Perhaps the comments will be silent, but perhaps there might be some people who might talk about an experience or two about what happened with them when someone found out that they were a single mother or separated or a divorced lady. Because I've seen this happen hundreds of times. And it is something that both men and women in this situation or contemplating a similar situation should think about.